తెలుగులో ఇది ఆ శబ్దం, జస్ట్ లైక్ దిస్ వన్. ఓకే, కాకపోతే తెలుగులో ఇది పైన వస్తుంది. ఇది ఈ శబ్దం, ఇది తెలుగులో పైన వస్తుంది. సో ద బికమ్స్ నీ. ఎక్సలెంట్. ఇది చేస్తాను అనుకో, ఇది పల్ నాది. నదియా నాదియా? ఓకే, నంది చేసి పెట్టు. ఎక్సలెంట్. సరిపోయిందా ఆనంద్? ఓకే. కొంచెం ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇదేమవుతుంది, నోట్లో అనేది నాలుక లేదా నాలిక ఏదో ఒకటి చేయి. ఓకేనా? బై డిఫాల్ట్. వా, ఓకే. కదులు అన్నాను. అర్థం లేని పదం వేస్తాను కానీ చేయగలరు అది, సరేనా? నూల కుదా. ద అన్నది ఓకే. నేను చెప్పింది నువ్వు సరిగ్గా పేర్చావు. ఓకే, గివ్ మీ. ఓ, నాకు సరిపోయింది. వండర్ఫుల్. ఓకే, ఇది మ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు దోమలు అని చెయ్యి. నువ్వు మందు అని చెయ్యి. ఇది దూమలు అని చేసావు నాకు. నెమలి అంటే తెలుసా ఏమిటో? పీకాక్.
5-6 years back వచ్చుంటే when they were starting out learning Hindi, our lives would have been way too easy. So I think it's a great way to learn. ఎందుకంటే పిల్లలకి the way they are constructing using the tiles, it's very logical. So they know exactly, okay, this is the logic way it's happening. And so when they actually do their own writing, that logic is ingrained into them. So they no longer look at the language as some weird symbols that they have to memorize, but they understand the underlying logic because they are constructing the tiles in that way. So danvalla the entire learning process, I think, becomes very easy. We are now regretting that we didn't do this much earlier. I mean, for our children now, I hope they learn just because it's their mother tongue. So that itself is a great benefit. But I think it would have benefited them a lot in school if they had done it at the time when they were starting out. And I think it will also help a lot in their writing, because now when they write, they will write in that logical manner. So I think it goes into a virtuous loop and it helps their all-round language. So this is highly recommended.
Bagundi, I mean, I didn't expect actually, like, yeah, I've actually given up on their Telugu script understanding of this thing because I just thought it's too complex. Kani last oka half an hour lone the amount of, you know, they could quickly come up, and I think it looks like they're enjoying it, so it's a lot of fun as well, which I didn't expect when they're learning languages.
What this does is that our linguistic understanding, it breaks it up in a way that children get it without actually thinking about it. So it just is logically ingrained into them that way. So they're actually learning the language the way a linguist studies the language at his level. So that is amazing, because that makes it extremely logical. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy. I mean, I was just thrilled. I am just super thrilled that my children are able to read their mother tongue. At least, I mean, they're still not reading their mother tongue. That
at
would
least
be an exaggeration. But now we have hope. There is a very, it seems like a very reasonable hope.
Now,
that
it wasn't reasonable just fine.
They can actually make that, they can do. This does not become one more like very laborious thing that they need to do.
అరగంటలో ఇలా అవుతుందని
I didn't expect it, to be honest. As it simplify, you achieve initial, you start getting into words, you start making it, rather than you learn this much more to come to that point.
One more major thing which I see the benefit here is Telugulo రాయటంతో the words have a lot of curves in them. So the actual writing of the word itself is a challenge, especially at an younger age. So idem chestante you are getting the concept of writing, saying that దీర్ఘాలు యాడ్ చేయాలి, తకి ఈ పెట్టాలి, దాకి ఊ పెట్టాలి, without actually the child having to write the like that. So at some point obviously he has to learn it, but he's able to learn the concept of do actually and in the right way, and to the curves of the which is a learning in itself. So that we don't need to do that for this step. In fact, this step makes that step easier because the child already broadly knows. So I think that's also a major thing. So in some sense, he's getting the concept of writing, needing to write, which I think is very useful.
I like the game a lot. It helped me learn Telugu. It was very easy. We did most of the mantras and a lot of the consonants in half an hour. It was very fun.